All right, hey there Lego fans, and welcome to another episode. So tonight I get to present my winter village. This year, as you saw in the previous video, there's a link in the description and I'll show up a card so that you can get to the previous video. But yeah, this is what it turned out to be. It's, of course, 2 tiers, as I usually like to have them. And as you can see, this year we have no train because it's not, wide enough. But it turned out very, very well. And I'm really excited that, the new Santa's post office actually fit into the rest of the set very, very well. I really like that. I will go through and point out, because there's a bit of a story going on here, but I will go through and point that out. But this is what I did, and to give it a little bit of a background, actually this was my wife's idea. Thanks, honey. She suggested having sort of a starry wrapper in the background for a blue sky, which worked very well. And we have these 2 beach shots. So I covered them up to make them look like presents. Didn't quite do that well. Anyway, that's what I got. You know what? They turned out pretty well. Anyway, so without further ado, let's get closer so I can show you the story going on here. All right? Okay. So as the story starts, it's, of course, Christmas Eve, and, Mrs. Santa Claus is watching all the goings on, and Santa Claus is supervising the sled, getting ready. There's an elf in there placing presents, and Santa is having an evening coffee before flying at midnight. Right? At the post office, the hot air balloon just arrived with more letters. And you remember, as I built the post office, I mentioned that the platform for the hot air balloon was not, very wide. So what I actually did was I extended the platform so that this little elf could properly direct traffic at the same level as the landing air balloon. So that's the only modification that I made. All right, now here we are again. And don't mind me, you're gonna see a lot of Santas all through this, because each set comes with Santa and I didn't want to waste any of them, so here they are. Meanwhile, there's another elf tending to the reindeer. Mail is being sorted, and at the clubhouse, somebody is shirking responsibility or fishing for letters from the little seal. Of course, we have the lead elf with a bullhorn telling everybody what else to do. A couple of elves are tending to the toys being made coming off the machine. And we have another elf here who is, looking at the computer, seeing all the lists coming in, all the different orders. Now, to the Alpine Lodge. The Alpine Lodge, Santa is actually hanging out with a puppy and having another cup of coffee. Then we have the gingerbread family. And, oh, Elma, what are you doing here? We'll come back. Okay. So then, down at the street level, I always love to add this. I have my carolers, and they have a guitar, and the police chief hanging out with them playing the piano, and a police officer playing the saxophone. And everybody else is singing, and that is cool. And then we have a nice sculpture to the, a nice tribute to Santa himself. The music store attendants in the front admiring everything going on. And we have Luigi selling cappuccino. And then coming out of the toy shop, there's a nice little kid sending his letter to Santa Claus, and Mom coming out of the shop with gifts all wrapped up. At the police department, we have the fire chief, just hanging out in the front, hanging out with everybody, saying hi to people. And hey, who is this guy? Why is he in Christmastown? He is spying. Anyway, at the town Christmas tree, Santa is sitting down giving out gifts to the kids, and there's always, somebody with a selfie stick trying to get pictures of everything going on. And then at the local toy shop, little boy just got his drone, and big sister with her shopping bags. Meanwhile, more and more kids are sending their letters to Santa Claus. And of course, where are we? Oh, look, it's Santa Claus going into the Lego store to pick up more gifts for the kids. Those lucky kids are going to have Lego for Christmas, which is, to me, probably the best gift ever. And then we come to the townhouse. All right. Little sister is excited, waiting for Santa Claus, and Dad is picking up all the letters coming in. And Mom is watching with a cup of coffee. Hey Toto, how are you doing? And so, there you have it. So, this is really it. I am so happy I was able to do this. Honey, thank you for the idea of going a little smaller this year. We'll figure out a way to go bigger next year. I'm so glad I was able to share this with you, and I'm looking forward to next year. So I'm already thinking about some ways to make some changes and get some, more robust. I can't say that this is finished, really. In a situation like this is really never finished, because I can always add more minifigures. I can always make the town look a little busier, but there comes a point where you just have to stop, especially when it's Christmas Eve and you have family coming over and you have to get yourself ready. So this is what I have for this year. So for those of you celebrating, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa. I will put in a Kwanzaa scene next year. I think it'll be pretty cool. I just have to find red, black, and green candles. So look forward to that. But anyway, thank you so much for the support, and I hope that wherever you are, your Christmas is filled with large Lego sets. That's always the best Christmas morning, I think. So Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and wherever you are, play well.